New tonight, a water main break is creating a big mess for residents in a North Buffalo neighborhood. Residents went nearly 12 hours without water. Crews worked all day to get it turned back on. We got a lot of emails about this, so we sent News 4's Joe Malillo to Amherst Street. Streets were flowing with water there, Joe?
Yeah, they were. Not anymore. Houses have their water once again. Actually, crews are just finishing up. They're packing up the equipment as we speak. They filled in that hole they've been working on since 10 o'clock this morning.
What are you going to do?
Late Saturday night, Diane Mara saw crews working on something underneath Amherst Street between Delaware and Lincoln. Shortly after, she noticed water spewing up from the street right in front of her home.
There was bubbling water all over the street. It went on all night long, spread water everywhere.
There was a leak underneath the road, and when City of Buffalo crews tried to turn off the water so they could fix it, they ran into more problems.
We had a leak on a water line. We tried to isolate the leak with a 4-inch valve. The valve broke. We had to shut down a 16-inch main, control the valve, control the leak, replace the valve.
That main line runs down this part of Amherst Street, and when they shut down that line, they shut off the water to hundreds of neighbors.
I'm grateful it's not my heat or some other utility. It's inconvenient, and I don't have kids in this house, so I'm okay. I'll be okay.
After almost half a day, crews are almost done fixing the problem that created this massive hole in the middle of Amherst Street. That problem started with a leak. That leak was caused by this valve that's over a century old.
This pipe's about 120 years old. It's from like 1893. They just happen to go old age, a little bit of gravity pushing down on the ground.
By the time crews are done here, the original leak coming from the fire line of these apartment buildings could still need fixing.
This here is a fire supply, so they might have domestic water, but not the 4-inch fire supply.
Now, parents of kids heading to PS 156 here on the corner of Lincoln and Amherst need to be careful. That water valve break, or the massive water leak, caused a lot of residual standing water here, and that could possibly freeze, and it's actually made the sidewalks really dangerous to walk on. So if you're heading to school tomorrow here at PS 156, just be careful. Live outside North Buffalo, Joe Malillo, News 4 at 11.